Hey there, quick question. Have you ever said to yourself, I can't do that, I don't have time? If you've ever said that to yourself, this video is for you.
You can have it.
World famous photographer Chase Jarvis.
It's pure chaos, exactly the way I like it.
I've made it my life to interact with so many of you who want to chase some big ass dream or leave your old career to become something, to follow your passions in career and hobby and in life. And in that process, I feel like I've become a little bit of a career counselor. The number one complaint that I hear that people use, or the excuse, let's call it excuse, I hate excuses, but the number one excuse that people use that something is keeping them from living their dreams is this, and it is, I don't have time. Now, I would like you, the next time that comes into your mind, I want you to do three things. I want you to think of these three things. The first thing I want you to think about is replace the words, I don't have time, with it's not a priority for me right now. And I think you'll find out this is pretty powerful. It could be as simple as when your daughter says, hey daddy, will you help me with my homework? You can say, sorry honey, right now, it's not a priority for me. Just see how that feels, because the concept of time is directly proportional to priority. If something is a priority, you will make time. Another example, I don't have time to meditate. Meditation is for people that don't have a full-time job or don't have kids or whatever you have. Switch that around and say, I don't want to meditate because it's not a priority for me. It's not about time. There's 24 hours in a day. You can find the time if you want to do something. All right, the second thing I want you to think about, the next time you say the words, I don't have time, I want you to think about this video, and it's this quote in particular from Gandhi. Actions express priorities. So what are you doing on a day-to-day basis? Look at your calendar. How is your calendar being filled up? Those are the things that whether or not you think you care about because your actions express your priorities. It's a very simple audit. I've actually done this work. I've traced over the course of a year, where was I traveling, what cities was I in, and why. And you know what? It told me something about my priorities. I also have done the same thing. I've audited individual days, I've audited weeks. How did I spend my time? When I look back and I can see that your calendar and what you spend money on, but specifically your calendar, your actions, they do a really good job of highlighting the things that whether you think you do or not, you prioritize those things. So think about that. Gandhi was right. He's got your back on this one. All right, that's thing two. The third thing that the next time you say, I don't have time, that I would like you to think about is a phrase that I got from my good friend Marie Forleo. She and I sat down, had a good conversation, recorded it right here. You should check that out. Anyway, Marie's saying is this, create before you consume. And what she means by this, and I'll do my best to interpret here, but you should go to the actual source in that video. What she means is that are you creating, are you making things, putting them out in the world, trying to chase your dreams, doing the things that are important to you, creating your life before you're consuming the lives of others, before you're spending an hour on Facebook watching that House of Cards, Westworld, or whatever your big series is? Are you creating or are you consuming? If you're spending so much time consuming and then you're complaining about not having time to make your dreams come true and follow all the things, whether it's building a business or I don't care if it's taking pictures or getting likes on Facebook. Don't say getting likes on Facebook is a priority, by the way. But whatever you are focused on as a mission in life, whatever you're dreaming, if you're doing all these other activities, if you're consuming, I don't care what the thing is. What I want you to do is when that gremlin comes in and says, I don't have time, I want you to think about Marie, think about this conversation and say, wait a minute, am I creating or am I consuming? And if you're consuming, whether it's TV, food, entertainment, some sort of distraction, before you're trying to take the next step in your goal in life, whatever that thing is, you've got your priorities out of whack. That's not to say we don't need breaks. That's not to say we don't need a little headspace every once in a while, but I just want you to be real honest with yourself. If you're not creating before you're consuming, you're blowing it. All right, that's my three things. I hope the next time you tell yourself that bullshit excuse that I don't have time, that you actually think twice. Are you getting up early? What are you doing before you're consuming all that shit? Are you really, really being honest with yourself? Refer to one of these 3 ideas because I'm guessing that you fit somewhere into that spectrum, and it's my hope, my dear hope, that this can help you. Hey, whoa, before you go, A, thanks for watching this video. B, I put videos out every week. All you have to do is hit subscribe right there if you care about creativity, about entrepreneurship, about building shit, and living the life that you feel like you deserve. That's kind of my focus. So thank you. Another video coming out tomorrow.